The security cameras my grandfather had installed, nothing but trees. This is where the real story begins. Yesterday, I was cleaning out his old office, a room that had been locked until the lawyer gave me the key. Tucked away in his architect's desk was a hidden compartment. Inside was a leather-bound journal and a small, intricate brass key. His journal explains everything. My grandfather wasn't just an architect. In his later years, he became obsessed with acoustics and parapsychology. He believed that certain locations held auditory ghosts, sounds that were so powerful or repeated so often that they became imprinted on the environment itself. The doorbell, he wrote, never worked. It was a dummy he installed himself. The actual doorbell wasn't electrical, it was mechanical. The button was connected to a tiny, finely tuned striker and a small silver bell, but it was all housed inside a solid lid box buried in the concrete of the foundation directly beneath the porch. The lead box was designed to block everything, EMF, vibrations, everything. It was meant to ensure only one thing could make the bell ring, a significant, localized distortion of spacetime. According to his notes, the house was built on a site with a strange gravitational anomaly. He believed it was a weak spot in reality, a place where echoes from other times or dimensions could occasionally bleed through. He spent 20 years perfecting a device that could passively detect these echoes. The bell was that device. The broken button outside, it being stuck in the in position, is what arms the mechanism. When it's pressed in, it completes a delicate physical connection. When it's not pressed, it's inactive. By forbidding me from repairing it, he was forcing me to keep the system armed. Each faint ding I was hearing wasn't a visitor at my door. It was a notification that a temporal echo had just passed through the house. I thought he was just an eccentric old man, maybe a little crazy. Then I used the brass key. It opened a small locked panel on the lead box in the basement. Inside wasn't a bell. It was a simple old-fashioned mechanical counter, like the ones used to count laps. A series of numbers on little white wheels. The number on the counter was 00074. 74 dings, 74 echoes since he installed it. Underneath the counter was a small engraved brass plate. It read, Threshold event estimate, 75. Do not be here for the bell toll. I've been here for 2 dings. That brings the count to 74. The doorbell isn't a doorbell, it's a countdown. My grandfather wasn't leaving me his house as a gift, he was leaving me his life's work as a warning. He needed someone to be here to monitor the counter, to know when the final echo arrived. He put the money in the will to make sure I wouldn't just leave. I don't know what the 75th bell toll is. His notes get frantic at the end, just scribbles about a structural resonance and a final overlapping echo. I have 39 days left, and I don't know how much longer I have left. Be sure to like and subscribe if you want a part 3.